Hi, welcome to RV Explorer. This section is on using a copied trip plan. If you've just copied a trip plan that another RV Explorer user has shared with you, then you will now see that trip plan in the Trip Plans selection box up here. You'll notice that it includes their name, in this example, Northland Safari from Chris Gaelic. You'll also see the same name appearing in the trip heading text box just below. And if you scroll down, you'll see all of the locations that they've included. You can change the headings and description up here to whatever you want, not forgetting to click on the Save Heading and Description button to save your changes. As we scroll down, you'll see you can click on the Click for More button to get a detailed page on each location. And if you want to be particularly organized, you can set a date and add notes for each location, not forgetting to save each change that you make. However, you might prefer to check out where each location is on a map, which is an easier way to see where you might want to go. This is really easy. Just click on the Trip Planner map in the side menu. And you'll see a map page opens. There's a Select Regions panel. We can close that for the moment. And just zoom back out and you can see all of the locations that have been saved on the trip plan in the Northland Safari. If you mouse over any location, you'll have a pop-up telling you the name of that particular location. So you can work your way over the whole thing if you want. If you click on any particular location, let's take this one here, it's the Hunterwasser car park, and a pop-up screen will tell you a little bit more information about what's there. So it gives you the address, a star rating, and it tells you that you can freedom camp. You have to be in a certified self-contained vehicle, toilets, large vehicle, and pet friendly. There's a longitude latitude, which you can use for programming your GPS, a short description, and you'll see that it's already checked for including in the trip plan, and you can click for more to have more information. Now click on the link to see what information you have for this location. A separate browser window will open for the detailed page, and you'll see pictures, contact information, and more detailed description. You have a slideshow across the top. If we scroll down, we'll see there's detailed information and more pictures. If you're not interested in staying there or visiting, just close the browser window and uncheck the tick box. You'll see that the star has now changed from red to yellow, and if you refresh your map, the yellow star will be gone. Let's close this pop-up. If you change your mind and want to add it back, or want to see all of the other locations available in Northland, click on the Select Regions bar up here, and you'll see that you can check all of the regions in the country. And if we check on Northland and click on Save Regions, you'll see now that we've got all of the other locations that we might want to include, even though they're not in the original trip plan. And you can add them in just in exactly the same way. You can click on that or unclick it. If we go back and click on Display Trip Plan and Save Regions, and that comes back to just saving our trip plan. Even though Northland is still selected, we can toggle between the two as much as we want. Let's say you've only got time to travel up the east coast, say from Whangarei to Kerikeri Peninsula, and you want to remove all of the other locations from your trip plan. Just click on each unwanted star and untick the Include in Trip Plan checkbox. So we can go over here and uncheck. You get the picture. I'll do all of the others and then come back. So now you'll see I've done a little bit of tidying up, and if I refresh the map and scroll back down again, you'll see that all of the yellow stars have gone, and we've got a more manageable trip plan that we might consider doing ourselves. Now let's go back to edit our trip plan, which is where we started. You'll see if we scroll down now, we've got a much shorter list, which are only the ones that we have selected for ourselves. At this point, you could edit any of these entries if you want to be that organised, or you could just leave them as they are and use it as a reference as you're moving on up the east coast towards the Kara-Kari Peninsula. So let's have a look at some of the other options that we've got here. If we click on Share, then scroll down a bit, you'll see you can add a new email address. Let's add my one. And you'll see now that I appear as a list, and you can add multiple email addresses to this list and check or uncheck them to send out to your friends whenever you're traveling. If you add in a message and then you click on Send Trip Plan link to your friends, you've just shared your trip plan, just exactly like I shared the Northland Safari trip plan with you. If we want to print the trip plan, then click on the print, and you'll see we have all of the locations, including a map. You can also zoom in on the map so that every item that you're interested in is displayed. There we go. Now, if you just take advantage of your web browser's printing ability, click on Print and take it with you when you're traveling. So if you don't have access to the internet, you've still got a reference with all of the details that you need, the address of each location, the latitude and longitude, and a bit of a description. So you're all set to go. Finally, if you want to create a new trip plan for maybe a different part of the country, go back to the Trip Planner map. So here we are down here. So there's your existing trip plan. Just in the select box, click Create a New Trip Plan. You'll see that we've got a blank map. If we go up here and let's say we want to plan a trip in the South Island, have a look at the West Coast, for example. Click on Save Regions. And now you'll see you've got all of the locations that we visited down the West Coast. Quite a few that we haven't as well. But you can just start creating your own trip plan anywhere in the country, exactly the same way as we've just done. So happy motorhoming and enjoy RV Explorer.